This would happen one day, and before I knew it, my life took a dark turn. You see, everyone thinks my dad is an angel, a beacon of kindness and generosity in our small town. But I know the truth. Behind his charismatic smile and helping hands lies the devil himself. It all began innocently enough. Growing up, I idolized my dad. He was loved and respected by everyone, admired for his charitable deeds and constant involvement in community projects. But as I got older, I started noticing peculiar things, subtle hints that shattered the illusion of his angelic facade. One evening, I stumbled upon a hidden room in our basement. The door creaked open, revealing a space filled with mysterious objects, dark symbols, and books written in ancient languages. I couldn't comprehend the purpose of this secret chamber, but the unsettling feeling in the pit of my stomach told me I had stumbled upon something sinister. Desperate for answers, I began investigating my father's activities, meticulously gathering evidence to expose his true nature. I discovered a trail of deceit, linking him to illegal activities, manipulation, and an underground network of criminals. It seemed impossible to reconcile this newfound knowledge with the image everyone held of my father. As I delved deeper into the rabbit hole, I realized that my mother was also entangled in this web of darkness. She was more than just an oblivious accomplice. She was an active participant, aiding my father in his malevolent schemes. My world shattered into a million pieces as I realized that the people I loved and trusted the most were living a double life. Determined to protect my sanity and the community I called home, I knew I had to act. But how could I expose my dad's true nature without endangering myself or those I cared about? I sought refuge in the local library, poring over books on ancient rituals and supernatural phenomena, hoping to find a clue that would unravel the mystery. Late one night, I stumbled upon a passage describing a ritual that had the power to expose the true form of a demon hiding in human skin. The catch was that performing the ritual required a great sacrifice. It was a dangerous gamble, but I knew it was the only way to reveal my dad's demonic nature to the world. Summoning all my courage, I prepared for the ritual. The night arrived, and under the cover of darkness, I set the stage, drawing the intricate symbols and reciting the incantations that would expose my father's true self. The room filled with an eerie silence as the ritual reached its climax. A blinding light erupted from the symbols, and a monstrous figure materialized before me. The creature's terrifying form was a stark contrast to the loving father I had once known. It was a demon, with fiery eyes and twisted horns, confirming my worst fears. The facade had finally crumbled, revealing the truth to all. The town was thrown into chaos as the shocking revelation spread. The community, once blinded by my dad's charm, began to see the reality that I had been living. It was a painful awakening for everyone, myself included. The demon was captured, my parents were arrested, and justice slowly began to take its course. But amidst the chaos and despair, a glimmer of hope emerged. The town united, determined to heal and rebuild. People realized that true goodness and light could exist even in the face of darkness. We vowed to never let such deceit consume our lives again, and together we forged a stronger, more resilient community. As I reflect on those harrowing days, I still carry the weight of the truth I unveiled about my dad. The scars run deep, and the wounds may never fully heal. But I hold on to the lessons learned, knowing that sometimes the ones we trust the most can be the ones with the darkest secrets. In the end, this journey taught me that true heroes aren't always the ones adorned with halos. They are the ones who rise above the darkness and fight for justice, even when it means confronting the devil himself. The aftermath of my father's unmasking was a tumultuous time for our town. The revelation of his true nature shook the foundation of trust that had been built over the years. People questioned their own judgment, wondering how they could have been so blind to the evil that lurked beneath his angelic facade. As the news spread, I became the center of attention. Some viewed me as a hero, the one who had exposed the devil in their midst. Others saw me as a traitor, unable to comprehend that their beloved figure could be capable of such malevolence. I became an outcast, caught between the fragments of a shattered community. However, amidst the turmoil, there were those who stood by me. Friends who believed in my courage and strength. They offered solace and support, reminding me that I wasn't alone in this battle against darkness. Together, we sought to rebuild our lives and heal the wounds inflicted by my father's actions. The legal proceedings against my parents were long and arduous. The evidence against them was overwhelming, and the extent of their criminal activities shocked even the most cynical minds. The court delivered its verdict, and they were both sentenced to lengthy prison terms. Justice had prevailed, but scars remained. As time went on, the town slowly began to heal. We engaged in community discussions and initiatives to ensure that such a deception would never happen again. Transparency became a priority, and trust was no longer granted blindly. We recognized the importance of critical thinking and verifying the actions and intentions of those we held in high regard. For me, this experience was transformative. It awakened a newfound strength and resilience within me. I realized that heroes can emerge from the most unexpected places, and it is our responsibility to question and challenge the narratives that surround us. No longer would I accept surface-level appearances as an accurate reflection of a person's character. In the years that followed, I dedicated myself to rebuilding the community, investing my time and energy in initiatives that promoted honesty, integrity, and compassion. I became an advocate for victims of deception and abuse, using my own story to shed light on the importance of vigilance and seeking the truth. Through it all, I never forgot the love I once had for my parents. Despite the darkness they harbored, there were moments of genuine connection and care. I chose to remember those instances, using them as a reminder that even the most flawed individuals can possess glimmers of goodness. It was a complex and bittersweet realization. As the scars slowly faded, the town emerged stronger than ever. Our shared experience bonded us in a way that surpassed superficial trust. We became a tight-knit community, always vigilant and committed to safeguarding the well-being of one another. Looking back, I am grateful for the courage that led me to expose the truth. It was a difficult journey, one that challenged my beliefs and shattered my illusions. But through that darkness, I found my own light, a light that would guide me forward, forever wary of the demons that can hide behind the most angelic masks.